Okay, who's ready for some Tucson? We're heading out of the distant drums RV resort here in Camp Verde, Arizona. It says on here our trip's going to be about 3 hours and 49 minutes, according to the RV Tripper RV Lifestyle app.
But
Kim
my
says
Waze is telling me it's
shorter,
3 hours and 28 minutes.
So we're going to keep Waze on because we haven't used the RV Tripper one before. It's supposed to be RV friendly routes. See, I have no problem saying route, unless you're talking about Route 66, because Route 66 bugs the living crap out of me. It's not Route 66. It's not Nevada. Oh, she talks. Okay, ready for this?
Okay.
We're also very hungry. We did everything on our checklist today except eat. Oh, and if they ever happen to see it, we got our checklist. I got my checklist from changing lanes.
After 500 feet, turn right and then enter the highway towards Interstate 17 South.
Changing lanes. And then I put it into notes so I can just use it as a checklist. It was very helpful, so thank you, Mr. Person who... Well, it's going to stop us since we're going to the freeway.
Well, you're talking to a camera with that going on. You're not going to use that footage because it's going to annoy the crap out of everybody. So turn that off and talk to that, or...
The highway Interstate 17.
You're going to make me cry.
No, you never cry.
I cry all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I cried the last time we watched Coco.
You did cry.
It makes me misty. Shut up.
Did you cry at Harry Potter last night?
No, well, no, there's nothing really to cry about.
Enter the highway Interstate 17.
Oh, so
You
we're
have
just...
reached your destination.
Terrible.
The destination is on your right.
So as the lady just said, we've just reached our destination, which is KOA Tucson KOA Roundup. Lazy Days KOA in Tucson, Arizona. This place is huge.
Look at barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I'm liking this.
Really?
I just like the
vibe?
Yeah, look, everyone's out. Bunch of kids. We're following the lady.
We're following the lady. There's always somebody to follow when you come into a nice park, I've noticed. And
Tucson, what a pretty...
we believe that we are getting a pull-through this time, which is...
I have fire pits
nice.
all over. Chairs. Is it tennis? Aww.
Nice little places to... So you like it here?
I just think this is a really cute, well-maintained resort so far. I haven't...
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's quite large.
It's Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving 2021 here in Tucson, Arizona. Just a second, I have to adjust my glasses. And Kim and I...
adjust my hair. Okay.
Kim and I had the very best intentions. Well, so when we started this out, I said, hey, I assume we're just going to be going to a restaurant on Thanksgiving because...
We've done it before when we're not with a family.
Yeah, because we have a Kenner kitchen, a easy bake oven. And then Kim like, well, no, it'd be kind of cute if we could try to make, a little, she was going to try and find a little turkey.
Breast, which I did.
Yeah, well, before that, an actual little turkey, but apparently they don't make turkeys that you can put in an easy bake oven. So she got a turkey breast, which we will have at some point.
Oh, I'll still cook it. I just couldn't cook it all in one time. So
yeah, we
decided
decided
to reheat things, etc.
About an hour ago, we said, they're having a potluck here at the resort. Hi. They're having a potluck here at the resort, and they provide the turkey, and all you have to do is bring, a thing like a pumpkin pie, homemade.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but
Cool
I did
it. What we're saying is we're going to go to a potluck with 95 strangers on Thanksgiving, but that's fine because we like meeting people, and honestly, most of the people we met along our journey have been pretty darn nice. Well, this looks delightful.
It's a lot of food. Yeah, it looks delicious.
It's a lot of food, a lot of desserts. Did you notice that people brought a homemade pie that looks exactly like yours?
Yes, I did. Actually, I saw
weird?
3 of them. It's weird.
Weird. So that was so much better than I thought it possibly could be.
It's so easy.
And it was so easy. We just brought a pie, laid it on the table, went and got delicious food, threw our plates in the trash, and we were on our way. And very pleasant company too. We had some very nice folks
really
from
fun
California
talking
and
about-
Texas and
Talking about
Washington.
Pedego bikes. Talking about moving from California to Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, people getting out of there.
it was fun. And now we're gonna go home and just chill and watch. What were we gonna watch?
F is for family.
Oh, F is for family.
That would be appropriate.
It's not a family appropriate show,
But it would be.
but if you're over 20 or over 18, we highly recommend it. It's Bill Burr, who is my very favorite comedian. And Bill Burr, if you hear this, we love you.
We love you, Bill.
Okay, so that was nice. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So you could be forgiven for thinking that places like this aren't enjoyable. You could be forgiven for thinking that cruise ships aren't enjoyable. But there's just something about, even though it's a sprawl, there's just something about the community when you go to these RV parks. They're not, some of them aren't nice, some of them aren't fancy. This is one of the nicest ones we've been to, but it's still camping. I'm still in my pajamas right now. And and everyone is just super friendly. No one's not friendly at these parks. There just aren't. Because I think we're all out here with the same goal. We just want to have fun and get to know people and be friendly. And everyone is friendly. Everyone. Riding our bikes in the RV resort town of KOA, Tucson, Lazy Days Resort. What? What? Nothing. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. So the guy at the campground said that there's a bike path that goes out here. And so I woke up early this morning and tried to find it. I couldn't find the bike path, but my app says this is the way to go on a bike route on the road. It's not very pathy, right? It's just a road. Hasn't been terrible, but I'm about 5 miles out. I've got 90% on my battery on my electric bicycle. Thank you, Pedego. And I'm gonna go see the graveyard thing. Plane graveyard. Graveyard O' Planes. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun. So perhaps a little more research was in order before I listened to the fella at the RV park thing that said, yeah, just go down this thing and you'll see the, Aircraft Boneyard. So this is where Google has told me to go. It is now stopped. I'm at the mouth of Davis Manthan Air Force Base. Clearly they don't want you going in there. And I don't see an alternate route. So I guess it's closed, even though on the app it says open. Today's Saturday, there's no holiday. This looks kind of permanent, like they haven't opened that in the last little bit. So I don't know. I'll try and see if I can do a workaround, but right now it looks like I'm certainly not getting in there. I could be onto something. This looks much more friendly than the last entrance. So I did just talk to the officer, the service lady, soldier, I don't know, she's a Air Force person, here in the visitor center about the possibility of getting on base. And she said, no, it's currently closed for COVID, which is unfortunate because it didn't say that anywhere on their website, nor did it say it on Google. But just so you know, Davis Manthan Air Force Base is currently not allowing people to go on to the Bone Graveyard for visitation. So, well, I guess I'll head back then. Maybe I'll take the scenic route this time. It wasn't very scenic on the way here, though. There were a lot of very charismatic shanty towns, a few of those on the way here. The path was also had a lot of junk trees and sagebrush, and I don't mean to disparage the fine folks here in Tucson, but it's not their best bike path, I expect. Anyway, so I'm gonna head back now to the RV park and let Kim know of my disappointment. just pulled into the parking lot, and something about just the look of it makes me excited. What was it called again? The the miniature time machine, the mini time machine miniatures museum. What the heck does that mean?
I don't know. I'm wondering how they come up with it. I mean, are they just sitting around one day going, let's open a museum with little miniature stuff?
Do you think it's considered a children's museum?
Oh, there's children here.
Oh, they're gonna spoil it for everybody.
I don't like children. We love kids. Come on.
How much did we like that?
That was cool. You haven't been to one before.
Well, I don't been to one. Do they have many of these?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Man, so I really have always enjoyed the Christmas miniatures.
Yeah.
And that's just, the whole place is out on steroids. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Still can't remember the name of the place. Mini Time Machine Miniatures Museum. Mini Time Machine Miniatures Museum. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Some amazing artists in there.
What did it cost us to get in?
I think it was $11.50 per person. So it was.
Because I'm not senior enough.
$22.
Sorry, honey. Soon I'll be able to get us those sweet, sweet senior discounts.
Okay.
Working on it. So Kim and I are now headed over to the local Tucson Pedego to say hi to the local proprietor and ask him about the local bicycle scene, trail scene. Just stop in and say hello. I guess that's our. Do we have a goal to go to every Pedego, every city we go to?
I'm going to try and hit one in all the cities that we are at. That one to ask about the trails and to.
Is that sort of like collecting those?
And,
is that sort of like collecting those little spoons?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll collect their business cards.
Mm. Or a lock of their hair. Oh, now this is quite a different looking Pedego from the others we have seen. They've got a trail tracker stuck in out of the wall. That's my bike. So we're here in the Pedego Tucson store.
Tucson store.
Whose owner is Lawrence? George, Jeffrey.
What did I do with it?
It's right there in your hand.
No.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
James.
And these guys are helping us with the shirt. We were going to try and get a basket.
How about you?
Okay, so we just visited the Tucson Pedego and we talked with James. I already forgot his name. Anyway, peach of a guy. Very nice shop. He talked to us about the Tucson Loop, which is 132 some odd miles of trail, and it's a loop around Tucson, and it has estuaries and tributaries that stick out. And also, it goes right down by our campsite. And he said there's a, I wish we had, I might want to try and do that too, if you have the energy to a bike ride. He goes right through the biggest churro forest. It's not churro. It's churro. It's not churro. It's the big cactus, the sequoia. I thought he called it churro. Anyway, so very informative, very nice shop. Highly recommend you visit the Tucson Pedego shop. So after disparaging everything about Tucson this morning, I was disgruntled because the Air Force Base was closed to the public. Well, I should say that the museum, the graveyard, the boneyard of planes was closed, and it wasn't a pretty drive. So we went to the Pedego shop here in Tucson, and he pointed out that the loop is a really famous, in fact, voted best loop in the United States, best bike trail, for a lot of reasons. And so I thought I'd get on the actual loop that I was supposed to get on this morning but didn't. And I just got it on it now, and it was only 500 yards from the RV resort, and so far it's very nice. Okay, it's time to head back, which is very sad because I think this place has so much potential. I'm really upset that I didn't learn about it until right before we were leaving. I mean, I could have done this. This is what I could have done all Thanksgiving morning or in the evenings when I was done working. I mean, there's just clearly a lot to see, and as I understand, way down here and around the bend, it gets pretty amazing. Right now, the scenery is pretty much just desert and track homes and freeway. But it's a really nice path, and I can definitely see the potential as you get up over there by those mountains where the Pedego bike shop was, which was really pretty. So live and learn. I just realized I'm getting a flat tire, which sucks because I don't think I can make it back, and I don't think there's a way for Kim to pick me up where I am, even if I could tell her where I am. Oh, this is drama. Some real drama here, and I didn't bring a pump because it doesn't fit on my. Oh, Kim carries the pump. Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have a crap. Kim, I'm gonna be walking a ways back, I guess. See how that goes. I'm certain this is bad. I'm kind of doing a run flat thing with my throttle only. I've only got about a mile to get back, and it's got those inserts, those big orange inserts, whose names I cannot remember. And so it's kind of let me do a run flat, like a BMW. So just going by this little local wonder of botanical nature, marvel, I can see that, I imagine, that's big. Flat tires are a fairly common occurrence along these trails, even if you do have a big fat insert. So could have been worse. I only had to walk about half a mile. Okay, we're watching what is this?
Oh, Joe Exotic, Tiger
Part 2.
King, Part 2.
And we looked outside and noticed what an amazing, amazing sunset we're having.
We realized we probably should go outside and take a walk to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And enjoy the view.
Rather than
Milky didn't do that.
these
doo-doo heads.
So
It should
nice
be
out
locked
there.
But we heard a lot
Wow.
of evidence in that courtroom.